everybody, it's Dizzy, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Coastal Scents Hot Pots and showing you the ones in my collection that I think are actually good. In a recent video I did about the new ColourPop pressed eyeshadows, I talked about hot pots and asked if you guys wanted to see a video on it, and you did. So I've got a lot of them. I used to actually have more, but I recently went through my collection and singled out the ones that I thought were actually pretty good. For those of you not familiar with this product, Coastal Scents is an online cruelty-free makeup brand, but the hot pots are individual single eyeshadows. I'll go ahead and just show you one. And they are the same size as the new ColourPop shadows. They're the same size as MAC palette, Match single shadows, and Makeup Geek singles. They retail for $1.99, but you can get them on sale for 99 cents. They are hit or miss. There are some that are terrible. There are some that are fantastic. There are some that are in between. There is one I don't have that I used to have and then it broke. And it is Ocktoberfest. It is a warm kind of orangey transition color. I used it pretty much till I hit pan and then I dropped it. So that's why it's not here. But I'm going to try to put the names on the screen and also put them all in the description bar down below. So the first one I'm going to be showing you is Olivewood. Olivewood is a matte. It's a little stiff, but it's a really cool, and this is over no primer and one swipe. This is a very cool, very blendable olive green brown color. Next one is another matte. This is New Terrain. It's a nice matte brown transition. Next we have Rootbeer. This is it in the pan. And that's a swatch of Rootbeer. It's a brown with some copper reflex. Coco Diamond. It's a satin finish, light brown taupe. And that's Coco Diamond at the bottom. Golden Sienna. Golden Sienna is not as creamy as Coco Diamond, but it's still a pretty good color. And that is Golden Sienna at the bottom. Chai Spice. This is very close to the Rootbeer one, but more gold. So it's a bronze, and that is Chai Spice. And then we have Choclatier. This one also is not the smoothest feeling shadow, but it's a very pretty dark brown with some kind of burgundy red tints. This is Victorian Ruby. Victorian Ruby, Thulian Pink, and this one kicks up a little powder, but it's a very pretty metallic pink shade. Burnished Wine, which is a really pretty like taupe color. Doesn't have with a little bit of a purpley wine undertone. We've got another matte, Choclatier. It is a dark warm brown, and it's that one right. Next is Cajun Craze. I bought this one because of the name, because I'm from Louisiana and I'm Cajun, so there's a swatch of Cajun Craze. This is Raspberry Tarte, and there is Raspberry Tarte. Canyon Coral and Canyon Coral. Raisin Berry. This is a satin finish, and that is Raisin Berry. This is Peach, and that bottom one is Peach. It's a very soft satin shade. This is Sundried, and this one gets a little dusty, but that is Sundried at the bottom. Tangerine Dream. It's very smooth. It's a little powdery, but it is a bright in your face orange. Next is Coral Blossom. This one is not as smooth to the touch, but that is Coral Blossom. Earth Rose, which is a satin finish, and that is Earth Rose. Scorched red. Another one that's a little bit more dry because it's more of a matte, but that is scorched red. Venetian gold. It's a really good gold. It's like a bright yellow gold. Pale nude. This is a matte. It's not really a nude though. You'll see it's sort of a baby doll pink. Mauve. It's a darker, slightly more brown version of pale nude. Copper pot. It is a warm orange copper. Sandstorm. This is a really pretty, like, taupey lid color. Very, very, very light, but there it is at the bottom. Very pretty. This color is very similar. This is Victorian Pear. It is almost the exact same shade. It's a little bit more chalky. It has a little bit more pink and it has a sheen. This is Mimosa. Mimosa is a high pigmented golden yellow. Flesh tone. It's that sparkly champagne. It's a really pretty inner corner highlight. Bombshell, which is the softest sparkly yellow ever. There is Bombshell right there. This one is hard to see, but it's great. It's called Chamois Nude. I have it right here under my brow bone. This is a soft matte ivory. As you can see, I can't really swatch it because it's pretty much the same color as my skin. This is Mint Condition. And this is a satin finish mint green. That's very pastel. Next is Fresh Chive. This is a matte green. You have to kind of build it up. It's not the most fantastic formula, but I have it on, see where my eyeliner is? It's layered over a green eyeliner and it's such a beautiful dark green color once it's actually like layered over a base that it's totally worth it. The next one is Kiwi Green. Doesn't look like kiwis, but it is very pretty. Then there is Herbal Green. Herbal Green is a cooler, less golden toned green. Next is another matte. This is Teal Green. Teal Green has a really nice pigmentation to it. It's a beautiful matte color. It's a little powdery, but really nice to work with. Next is Jewel Teal. And that's Jewel Teal. That's such a pretty teal. I love that one. Sage Sensation is like a chartreuse, which I feel like should have been called Kiwi Green instead of Kiwi Green, but that is Sage Sensation, which isn't at all sage-like. I have a few blues and purples. This is Rainstorm. Rainstorm is a dark midnight blue with sparkles. Mazarine blue. This is the best blue I think I have from them. That is Mazarine blue. It is such a pretty color. Niagara. This is a like mermaid color. See, it's got sort of a blue and green. Then there is Balsam, which is another warm yellow based green. That is Balsam. This is Navy Baby, which is a matte navy blue. It is a tiny bit chalky, but it's a very nice color. This is SO8. I don't know why this color doesn't have an actual real name, but it is sort of a lilac purple. It's also not the most buttery of all the colors, but it's a pretty cool color, so that's why I kept that one. Elven Midnight. This is an interesting, complicated shade. It's sort of a purple gray. This is Green Steel. We're getting into some of these kind of funky taupe colors. There's Green Steel. It's a taupe with the very slightest hint of green to it. That's very hard to pick up on camera. Gypsy Night, which is pretty much a satin finish. And it's kind of a weird color. It's a gray. It's got some slightly warm tones to it almost. Dark golden olive. Dark golden olive is on the outer corner of my lid today. That is dark golden olive. This color is also on my eye today. This is on the inner half of my lid, and this is Kodiak. And that is Kodiak. See how it's a little bit more bronzy? Cherry moss, which is a really cool one. I love this one. That's cherry moss. It's like almost a duochrome. It's like pink-ish, mauve, green, gold. Golden avocado. It's like an old gold. Dark goldenrod. This one is another one that's almost duochrome. You see how it's like a gold with like green reflects? Gypsy green, which isn't really green. It's more like a golden, old gold khaki kind of shade. This one is fairly powdery and a satin, but it's a cool color. This is another satin finish. This is camel taupe. And I like this as a transition, even though it's a satin. It doesn't have enough sheen to really be too bad in the crease. Deep Merlot. That's Deep Merlot. This is Gold Mine. Gold Mine's a pretty cool one. It's more subtle, but I've used it as just an all-over lid color, and it's really nice. And then finally, last one. This is Aluminum Taupe. And this really is just like a kind of sparkly taupe color. So there you go. That is the Coastal Scents hot pots that I still have in my collection that I feel are good and worth trying out and giving a look to. You know, one thing about these, if you wait for they're on sale for like 99 cents and you get like 4 of them and see what you think of the formula, it's worth it to try it out because you might find ones you really like. They're so inexpensive that it's not a huge hardship if your investment doesn't come back, you know, working for you. Just don't go crazy. I mean, when I got them, like I said, I got my first set and I was like, these are fantastic. And then I bought like all of them, which was insane. But I hope this was helpful and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.